Welcome to Variant One Shot. As we all know, this coming November, Marvel Studios is bringing Doctor Strange to the big screen for the very first time. And if you're anything like me, the footage we've seen thus far has you pretty freaking excited. We'll of course be reviewing the movie as well as doing some Doctor Strange themed episodes around the time of its release. But I figured we'd get a head start by talking about one of the Sorcerer Supreme's most important and powerful artifacts, the Eye of Agamotto. While there are a few magical relics that Doctor Strange basically carries with him at all times, the Eye of Agamotto, which he keeps inside his amulet he wears, is arguably the most important and powerful among them. The Eye of Agamotto first appeared with the origin of Doctor Strange story in Strange Tales 128 in December of 1963. The exact origin of the eye is not entirely certain, but it is believed to be one of the three mystical eyes, which was either created or discovered by the first Sorcerer Supreme, Agamotto, and then passed from successor to successor. Agamotto is also one of the three Vishantis, which is a trinity of godlike beings who counsel the Sorcerer Supreme and watch over the Earth's dimension. Anyway, whether Agamotto created it or found it drifting amongst the stars, the one thing we know for sure is that the Eye of Agamotto draws its mystical power from Agamotto himself, causing it to behave almost like a sentient object that shares everything it sees with its wearer. This grants the wearer the ability to find and show truth by radiating an all-revealing light, which basically gives Doctor Strange the ability to see through all lies, disguises, and illusions, no matter how powerful. He has even used it to free others who are trapped inside their own illusions, so it's no surprise that the eye is also called the Eye of Truth and the all-knowing, all-seeing Eye of Infinity. Yeah, that last one is a mouthful. Although many have attempted to wield the eye over the years, it could only be used by a sorcerer with a pure heart and a clean soul, so good luck with that. But revealing truth is only the beginning of the eye's capabilities. It also amplifies the psychic abilities of the wearer, giving them some sort of mystical telepathy that allows them to perceive and even manipulate another person's mind or soul. I just gotta say, you shouldn't be messing with people's souls. That's a no-no. The eye has also been used to lift objects that weigh thousands of pounds telekinetically, open dimensional portals, absorb massive amounts of energy, and even track down other beings by their psychic emissions. Which I assume is like the supernatural version of Pigpen from Peanuts. But one of the coolest things the eye can do is bend and manipulate time and space. Doctor Strange has even used it at least once to completely reverse the flow of time, which brings me full circle back to the upcoming Doctor Strange movie. During an interview back in December, Kevin Feige pointed out the Eye of Agamotto's ability to manipulate probabilities, or as he put it, screw around with time, and heavily implied that the movie may reveal the eye to be the Time Stone, one of the last two remaining Infinity Stones. If that's the direction they go with, that will make Doctor Strange and the Eye of Agamotto major pieces of the MCU going forward, which I wouldn't be upset about. But whichever way they decide to go with it, there is no doubt that the Eye of Agamotto is one of the reasons that Doctor Strange is among the most powerful mystics in comics.